Okay, I think it's day 34. I'm losing track. I've been here for 40 days, but it's 34 after I started chemo. Got a scare this morning. They came in. This day is Tuesday. I was supposed to possibly leave and go home. Gabriel was going to be in my arms by tomorrow. And they found blast in my blood, 4%. They don't know what it is, so I've cried all morning. I wanted to, tomorrow was the day I was supposed to hold Gabriel and have him in my arms, and I was writing him an email telling him how much I missed him. And I'm trying to stay strong. And Gabriel, I want you to know how much I love you, and I'm gonna be home for you, and I'm gonna be there for you. It's just been a rough morning.
That is Loriana Hernandez Aldemar. That is from her hospital bed, chronicling her fight with cancer. The video is from 2014. It's the year she was diagnosed with leukemia. She is an Emmy Award-winning journalist with more than 20 years of experience in the business. In fact, she's worked right here on HLN and CNN. And although her broadcast career has taken her all across the country, Loriana says her biggest story now is surviving this cancer and also helping others, which she calls ArmorUp for life, and get fit for whatever comes their way. She joins me now via Skype from Philadelphia. It is so good to see you, looking so incredibly healthy and well. I was so taken by your story, especially the time away that you had to spend from your son, so much so that he started to not even recognize you anymore. So first and foremost, how are you doing today?
That video brings tears to my eyes, because when I recorded that, I had no idea I would be there for a whole year. And about 70 days into my treatment, they brought him to see me because I said, I'm going to die of a broken heart before I die of cancer. And he walked past me like we had never met. And that was really worse than any drip of chemo in my veins. As far as how I'm doing today, I think I want to, speaking for myself and so many survivors who might be listening, is we all say we're alive, we're broke from the financial toxicity of cancer, and broken physically and mentally, whether it's cancer-related PTSD, the depression, the anxiety, the neuropathy, the bone pain, the vision issues. It goes on and on and on. But I feel as a journalist, I'm so honored to be on your show, that I have an obligation to speak for those too tired to speak, those no longer with us. I lost so many friends on that hall who checked in when I checked in and never checked back out, and others who can't speak up. So it's been rough. There's not really a reintegration program like the military offers veterans when you're away from your family. And I'm not comparing myself to a veteran, but I needed something. And there really was not an equal value placed on mental and physical health.
And you say that's why you started this foundation that you did. What do you hope becoming this story as a journalist teaches other people?
Well, when I was there, I said this was the biggest story of my career, because as not just an anchor, I was a fitness and health reporter, and everything, when you're on TV, how you look matters, and everything was about the skinny jeans, prevention. I realized at that moment that the story was bigger than me, and it was not only about prevention, it's about preparation. And I came up with the 3P's because viewers from every city in the country that had watched me and watched my career also watched my career spiral out of control. And I said the 3P's, you must prepare yourself for illness so you could present well to your medical team and position yourself to ultimately prevail. It doesn't mean you're going to survive, but you're going to give yourself the best possible chance. In my case, I had 30% chance of survival. I wanted all 30. And it was something I had never realized, that I had been preparing my entire life. And what all of us do each and every day is preparing for an illness. Because my doctor said, you know, I would say, what can I tell viewers? What can I say? And he said, my hands are tied. So many times people walk into this hospital and they don't present well physically. Whether it's diabetes, heart disease, they're overweight, and I can't give them the little bit we have. We may not have a cure, but my hands are tied. So it's the 3P's, prepare, present, prevail.
And this is why you say getting healthy after you got diagnosed is part of it. It's really getting healthy today. How do you encourage people to do that through your foundation?
Well, I remind everyone, not just cancer survivors. I do a lot of advocacy. We also work with hospitals to try to outfit cancer patients with fitness gear. But I feel like my message and my heart as a journalist is to people long before they ever fall ill, that you are not invincible. You walk around and we tend to think, oh, it's going to happen to somebody else. And you never think it will happen to any of us. And it's really, as my doctor would say, it's not a matter of if something is going to happen to you, it's a matter of when and how you prepare, what you eat, how much exercise you get, how much stress and toxicity you allow in your life, which causes inflammation. And inflammation is a fertilizer for cancer. So I really take my message out on the road and I advocate and tell people that you've got to get prepared. And also on the medical side, I try to speak up for cancer patients and those in any fight, saying that companies and how we treat patients when we go in the hospital, regardless of your illness, really needs to be patient-centric. They need to look at the whole patient and realize we're more than a blood count. So
Yeah,
those are two of my messages that I really want to get out. And I'm so grateful to be on here, because I see people and they say, oh, I'm not motivated to get to the gym. I need a workout buddy. I'm like, your workout buddy should be that you want to be alive for your kids tomorrow. Like when the alarm goes off for me, I can't wait to get to the gym to work out so I can prepare my body to get the most amount of chemo I might need if I ever relapse.
And
because
I know
with
you have
my
a book coming out
AML
soon.
Leukemia,
Yeah, and I know you
one
have a
in-
book coming out soon in that vein, Lorena, and we're just so happy to be able to have you on to send that message, because for all the stress people go through, they forget, as long as you have your health, you have everything. And you seem to be having that now. Thanks for being with us. Take care.
ArmorUp. Yes.